3 copies in Milton Figueroa's sideboard.
Remind us what Moment of Heroism does.
What, you don't know what Constructed All-Star Moment of Heroism does?
I know. I have it on a t-shirt, in fact.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yes.
I don't.
That's
but
totally
it is true.
a
2-mana instant, and it costs 1 and a white. It gives a creature +2/+2 and lifelink. I like Milton's deck. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's
got
interesting.
Thoughtscour, Unsummon, Syncopate, Moment of Heroism, 3 copies, 4 copies of Feeling of Dread, 4 copies of Forbidden Alchemy, which pump up the next card, Runechanter's Pike. I wouldn't mind seeing 4 copies of Runechanter's Pike just because it's so important to this deck.
Mm-hmm.
But Alchemy binning Feeling of Dread.
Yeah.
Seems like
seems pretty good. Nice, nice little value. So, how do you want to pronounce that? Lijia, Tan, is playing the Cranberries, according to his deck list, and that is Black-Red Zombies. Although that is not a zombie.
That's a vampire. That is Bloodstone Vampire. You can sacrifice a creature to give it +2/+2. Oh man. Oh,
You see, he had a lot of changed decisions.
No, they're just all up here. I thought he was
changing his deck,
like wholesale right before the tournament started.
So Milton plays Runechanter's Pike to Lijia's Vampire there, and now Geralf's Messenger.
Send him a message.
For Tan. I think I'm just gonna call him Tan because I don't want to keep
his
butchering
first
his
name,
first name. It's Tan Lijia. Okay, yeah, that would his name switched. You got it. Okay, cool. Sorry about that.
So yeah, he's playing a.
He's using the. Apparently, the floor judge asked him and says he prefers Lijia Tan. Okay, well, Tan goes ahead and shows us a little bit of synergy. Sacrifices the messenger to the vampire, burning Milton for another 2 when the messenger comes back into play, and then doing 2 more with the vampire's attack. Yeah.
I don't like that play against all the decks, but against Milton's deck, where his removal is likely to be unsummon type stuff, killing a guy is fairly easy. So Milton's on 11 and facing down quite a bit of power, and I think Lijia is going to run away with this game very easily.
Yeah, we see a Geist of Saint Traft to the board for Milton.
Not the best defensive creature.
Not good on defense. Very good on offense, though. One of the cards that I keep thinking about with Geist of Saint Traft, just I wonder, like, that Azorius Charm would be nice. Just gain 6, right?
Are there no Azorius Charms
but
in this
there
deck?
are none in this deck. Yeah.
I would have liked to see some. I think Azorius maybe over the Moment of Heroism.
I don't know. Moment of Heroism. There we see
gonna bump it up.
Bump in the night.
Bump Milton down.
Yeah.
To 7. An attack with the Geralf's Messenger. I believe that puts him even lower to 4.
Yeah, and there it is. Milton at 4 life, facing down 2 dudes, and with only a Geist of Saint Traft and a Runechanter's Pike for.
Alright, so if Milton wants to play around nothing, I don't think he can play around anything. He can suit up his Geist with a Pike, and then he has a Feeling of Dread. And that at least gets the onboard stuff out. But given that Lijia has at least a couple cards, we can't see exactly. He's not being friendly and holding his cards close to his chest.
Yeah.
It's likely that there's some burn up in there to finish this game off. So Milton might be. I don't know if he has it, but if he has it, his Moment of Heroism would be actually pretty good. Suit up the Pike.
Yeah.
At minimum, you can moment up the Angel token as is blocked.
And he goes with what's he gonna go with here? Does he have? I believe he may have Moment of Heroism.
That's a Moment of Heroism.
So he's trying to figure out the best way out of this scenario. Does he not have a, oh, he's got a land drop. Fine, okay. So he's gonna play an island. There it is. It's going to suit up the Geist with the Pike, which gives it a, what is it, +2 right now?
Oh, he's passing. Wow, I don't like that play at all.
Alright, so 10 untaps here with a vampire and a zombie threatening Milton's life total here. Just thinking about things. I wish we could see what was in Tan's hand. Plays a land, tapped.
Oh, there's
it's a,
3 cards. You can see on the side screen. Yeah, there.
Shot of Tan. And there is a Rakdos Cackler.
Yep, it is unleashed.
So if do you just now obviously I don't know what Tan could play around here. There's 2 cards he could think maybe there's a okay, so he goes to move to combat and we're gonna say Feeling of Dread.
Yeah.
So there's no reason for him, he doesn't need to play around anything because there's a Feeling of Dread. But
he's giving himself the option to sacrifice the Cackler to the Vampire if need be. But yeah, it looks like there's out of
burn for the moment.
There's definitely not a Brimstone Volley.
Yeah.
It could be a 3 damage one.
Yeah, now the Brimstone Volley, especially effective alongside that Bloodthorn Vampire.
So Milton should get in a nice hit here and actually threaten Lethal a little bit since Lijia seemed to run out of gas.
Yeah, it looks like, is that Runechanter's Pike is now +3? Does that look right to you?
It is +3 and a moment would make it +4.
Okay, so we've got just 5 on the Geist itself, 4 on the Angel.
It'll be 8 total because the moment's +2, and then it'll be 4 spells.
This is if he's using the moment. That's I wasn't counting the moment yet. So the Pike is currently at 3. So it's
the moment would make it 4.
So it's 9 power if he.
Milton also has an unsummon.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Like he could unsummon that, which would just guarantee him 10. Right, because it goes to the graveyard, makes the Pike 1 more, right, and gets the blocker out of the way.
And we get up to 12 because Geist is 2, moment would be 2.
Right,
you got to play the moment.
You got to play the moment, yeah. If you're gonna swing here, so you do end up playing the moment, which will knock.
Now it's currently the Geist is currently an 8. So yeah, 8 plus 4 on the.
8, yeah, there's the 8.
So +2 and lifelink on the moment.
Right, so Milton's going to go up to 12 here, gaining 8, knocking.
He's probably going to go up to 9 because he's going to cast the unsummon to make the Pike bigger.
Oh, he's going to unsummon. He's going to unsummon the Vampire. Interesting.
I like that play better than I like unsummoning the Messenger is not great.
I was just getting the blocker. Oh, he can't block. He's unleashed.
Yeah,
that's right.
He's not leashed.
Yeah, not leashed.
I feel like in Flavor Magic, if you detain an unleashed creature, I feel like it should lose its counter. In Flavor Magic, if you detain,
it's unleashed, but now it's leashed.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
So yeah, huge turn for Milton here. He's gonna deal 13. And
gain 9, right? Go up to 13 here.
And yeah, and gain 9, go up to 13 himself.
So Angel goes away after
threatening
end
lethal.
of turn.
Has a Feeling of Dread in his graveyard, so this game could be over before it began.
I think it's over now. Like I don't know what Tan can do here at this point. If he didn't have the burn last turn.
Yeah, if he didn't have anything last turn, why would he have something this turn? Yeah.
He's gonna get in for 6 here, and what can he could get in for 6.
I believe there's a foil card in Lijia's hand. I can't make out what it is.
So Milton lets him go to combat.
Yeah,
because I'm just wondering, does he feel?
No, he wants to just Feeling blockers away because he knows he has at least one.
Right.
Oh, it's just another swamp, I believe.
And
I know there's
that
at least
Vampire.
one swamp.
So we could see. So he knocks Milton to 7.
Yeah.
Is there something he can do here?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. He has to have something big like a Brimstone Volley, but even a Brimstone Volley doesn't kill. And a Snapcaster Mage from Milton. Unsummon your vampire.
That works as well. That's a little safer against like some sort of like shenanigans. Is that like a feeling would be able to tap the next attack if there was one, but I don't think there will.
Right, like yeah, if Tan survives the turn, he still has Milton has still access to the Feeling of Dread to.
Yeah, wow, that
on defense.
That game turned around in a hurry. There was like one turn basically.
Yeah.
Oh, is this Tragic Slip? And that, but I don't think that's. Oh, it's still. Oh, it's only 6. All right, so, wow, survives the turn. He's when his Bloodthorn Vampire was sacrificed, or when his unsummoned, he sacrificed it to get Morbid for his Tragic Slip to give him an extra draw step. I don't think the draw step's going to do much, but I mean, it's still a heads-up play to give him.
Exactly as we said, if he survives the turn, the Feeling of Dread from Milton in the graveyard will.
I believe the Feeling is going to be cast on.
Yeah, I imagine.
But like you get to play more. Like it gives Milton the opportunity to mess up.
Sure. Yeah. I think Tan did the right thing, and I think it's a
real heads-up play. It cost him a lot because also keep in mind the bump in the night can be flashbacked. So.
And there's a Blood Artist.
Yeah. He should tap the Messenger and the Blood Artist. Tan should not have played his land. See,
yeah, that's.
Never mind. That's good enough because Tan's on 1, so.
Yeah, as long as 1 gets in. Yeah, and you're right. He shouldn't have played his land because now
he knows,
he's empty-handed. Milton's just like, he's fine. So swing is in with everybody. Block your Geist, die.
Doesn't work. It would work if Milton was also at 1, but come on, man.
I mean, is there?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. They should just be scooping up their cards. And then take lethal. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Either way, it was lethal. Like.
Yeah.
I still think I tapped the Blood Artist.
Sure.
So it can't block. So there's just no chance of blocking. I mean, what's the?
What do you got for sideboarding?
All right, so on Tan's side, he's got an Appetite for Brains, a Duress, 2 Rakdos Charm, 2 Pithing Needle, 2 Slaughter Games, 3 Night of Infamy, 2 Dreadbore, and 2 Pillar of Flame.
Which one of these do you like? Any of them?
No, I don't like any of them. No, I'm just kidding.
They all suck.
Yeah, so I think, Tan may think there may be a Delver, but on the other side of the board, but can probably. I mean, what did he see? He saw just Geist, like a hexproof guy, and Snapcaster.
Yeah, Geist, right? Snapcaster, spells.
Right. Did he see an Augur? There was an Augur in the yard.
There was
so
an Augur in the yard.
He knows that there is Augur. So, I'm just looking for things that he could be worried about. And, does he want removal against? Obviously, removal against Geist isn't very effective. So he really just needs a way to deal with Augur of Bolas, because that gets in the way of a lot of guys.
Yeah, one card I actually really like for his sideboard is Night of Infamy.
Yeah, the pro-white.
Can't be Feeling of Dread.
Yeah.
Blocks and kills Geist. Attacks through Augur of Bolas.
Mm-hmm.
Does a lot of good work. Matchup. The other card I might want is Rakdos Charm.
So
Rakdos Charm has obviously three modes.
Right.
The 2 important modes are both actually against the same card for the most part. One is Exile of Graveyard.
Right.
And the other one is Destroy Target Artifact.
Right,
in this
which
case,
is great against Pike. Yeah.
And once in a blue moon, because charms are awesome, and you get to use, you get all the cards' abilities for free. Each creature deals 1 damage to its controller, so it has the capability of finishing somebody off. I actually like Rakdos Charm in this matchup too.
Yeah, it's such a weird mode, but it seems like it's funny against Vraska, right? Or do those assassins have to deal combat damage or just damage?
Oh man, I have no idea. That'd be awesome. If so, I'm playing Rakdos Charm in every deck I can get my hands on.
No, it's combat damage.
Rats.
Come on, Rakdos Charm.
I guess like then people would be
really
like,
come on, Vraska.
yeah, like suiting up like pinging equipment.
Yeah, but I mean, is there pinging?
I know there's Viridian Longbow. And
yeah, I mean, but that would be fine,
yeah,
right?
right?
I mean, come on, like make Vraska's ultimate that much better. I mean, that much more fun, right? Because you're like, I can do something else with these assassin tokens. I can actually have them assassinate somebody without attacking.
So Milton's sideboard is pretty awesome. We found the missing Delver of Secrets.
Oh, there they are.
they're in the sideboard.
He's basically just going to rebuild Delver.
Right.
Right.
There's 4 Delvers, Moorland Haunt, which I really like. 2 Restoration Angels, which I think could come in.
Right.
This is a type of matchup for him.
Right, and it's a great ambush card too.
Yeah, there's a single Talrand. There's 2 Jaces, Architect of Thought, an Oblivion Ring, 2 Negates and 2 Dissipates. So I don't think we'll see much. Maybe the Restoration Angels.
Yeah,
well,
I
think he wants to keep his, maybe swap out the Restoration Angels for Milton's Invisible Stalkers.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't think that'd probably be the only swap I make. Maybe cut the Syncopates for something, but
do you think maybe negate for some of the burn? You know, maybe cut 2 Syncopates or cut all 3 Syncopates, bring in.
I mean, sometimes you can catch a messenger or something. So I think Syncopate's a little better than negate.
Okay. It kind of depends on what he's afraid of. I guess the reach of the Black-Red Zombies deck is what I think makes it scary. And so if you have a way to...
But if you just get run over by the creatures...
Right, yeah, the
burns
are relevant, right. Maybe just one...
And burn gives it like the added dimension that makes the deck scary.
The Moment of Heroism, I think, actually won that game.
Of course it did, yeah.
Which is just...
That's awesome.
Yeah. That's why I have it on a t-shirt.
Right.
Yeah.
Tell us about your t-shirt.
It's just got a Moment of Heroism on it. That's it.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah,
okay.
that's it.
Nice. I like it. I love the no Azorius charm. That's a risky move.
Yeah, I think I almost wonder if I'd play the Azorius charm. I think I would play the Azorius charm over the Moment of Heroism. It gives you more options.
It's
and still gives you the
constructed playable card, but like obviously, either Milton's. I think Milton's done his testing. Just put it that way.
Yeah, he wants that +2/+2. I guess is really what it is. You know, he wants that extra bit of reach himself. So there we have a Gravecrawler.
He wants the combat trick.
Yeah, Gravecrawler from 10.
Plains and an Augur Bolus.
Augur Bolus, nice little trump to the Gravecrawler. Augur Bolus just great against zombies in general.
I love Augur Bolus. I'm probably gonna play. Now that like I love watching other people's decks. Be like, I want to play that.
It's like shopping, right? You're like watching. You're like, I'm browsing. I like that one.
Yes.
I like that one.
This is the one. This is window shopping.
It's shopping. So Augur Bolus from Milton gets him an unsummon.
Yeah.
And now we have a Geralf's Messenger from Tan.
Don't shoot the messenger. Both witty quip and good advice for the zombie matchup.
Yeah.
If you shoot the messenger, it'll just come back.
Third land from Milton.
Looks like we got a Forbidden Alchemy, and obviously the aforementioned Unsummon, a Geist of Saint Traft, the Restoration Angel, I believe.
I believe so too. It's like the promo Restoration Angel.
Yeah.
There's a Thought Scour, I think, in there. Geist of Saint Traft.
Geist of Saint Traft.
And
going to get his racing shoes on.
Fourth land for Tan. Now, Falconwrath Aristocrat.
That's a super scary card out of this deck.
Yeah, it certainly could come down now.
When I was window shopping other people's decks last week.
Yeah, and it's Blood Artist instead. Blood
Artist, not as scary, but still a very potent card.
Sure, costs half as much.
So I was window shopping. I window shopped Joe Bernal's deck.
Yeah.
And he's just like, yeah, Everybody's plan against Falconwrath Aristocrat is to take 4.
Pretty much. Then deal with it.
Yeah.
So Augur gets in front of the Grave Crawler.
Mm-hmm.
And
so the Trump
triggering.
Attack, Trump Attack from Lijia gets him a Blood Artist trigger. And the Messenger gets through. And then we're also going to play a Deergraph Goal.
And pass.
I like the Trump Attack from Gravecrawler play a lot.
Yeah, I mean, he gets it back anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And so it does absolutely,
nice synergy in the deck.
Nice synergy and no drawback at all.
Yeah, it costs you like a mana.
Yeah.
It's not like you're going to hold your guy back to block.
Sure, yeah, and what is he going to do with that 1 mana?
Alright, so Milton's got a bunch of options. I think, oh wow, attacking with the Augur too. Alright.
Interesting play. So Geist,
maybe he's just,
Angel.
And Milton's the type of player that would totally attack this. He's like, my opponent's on 21. I'm going to try and kill him in 3 hits exactly.
I need to do that 1 more too, yeah.
I got to do this extra 1, and this Blood Artist is not triggering again.
Yeah.
I'm going to play my game so that it doesn't trigger. You may. The other more logical thing is that he's just going to untap it with Restoration Angel.
Oh sure, yeah.
But no, Milton definitely has the skill and the thought to see that extra point where he might want a negative race. He's very much like Michael Jacob is probably the king of that. Where it's like he sees a negative race. He's like, my 2, I'll trade my 2 for his 5. Even though that, so here's this is gonna get scary.
Now it's getting scary. So Falconwrath Aristocrat comes down for 10.
Yeah, again, I think Tan played a land this turn already, which I don't like. I think he played a tapped Blood Crypt.
He did.
Which I don't like. I would have untapped it and done the Gravecrawler shenanigan thing. But even better, I would have just held the land in my hand.
Yeah, he's got 1 card in hand, it looks like.
You could play it this turn, but like,
just
let Milton respond to everything. This is just a huge disaster for Milton. Because he really wants to play the Angel this turn, but I don't think he can afford the damage that he's going to take. I mean, he might be able to.
Yeah, this could be.
All right, so if Angel comes down,
Angel
blinks
comes
the Augur.
down. I'm gonna get him.
Finds Milton's a spell.
Yeah, finds him an unsummon, which we know he has
a second copy of. Yeah. So now the blocks are still pretty bad for Milton. He can't block the Aristocrat profitably. So I think he's going to put Augur in front of either Gravecrawler or Deergraph Goal, probably Gravecrawler, since it can get sacrificed at will.
Yeah.
And then the Angel has the choice to go on either Deergraph Goal or Geralt's Messenger. Neither of which is good, once again.
Yeah, this is looking bad. No matter how you slice it, I think.
Yeah. So at minimum, I believe Milton's going to take 4, 5, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so Milton actually might just be dead. Milton might actually have to chump the Aristocrat and the Geralt's Messenger.
Yeah, just to live. Yeah, I think he
live.
does. I think
so
he does.
Take 4.
And then another, and then
he could take it because he can sack the Messenger. When the Messenger comes back, it deals 2 more.
Right.
And he can just sacrifice it on command
whenever he wants to the Aristocrat. Right.
Actually, the other thing, if he Restoration Angel does block the Messenger, a creature will likely be sacrificed. That.
So that
looks.
Is that
usually? So I would guess that Milton announced that block because Tan.
Yeah, Tan doesn't get to decide.
Yeah.
Even though it looked like he did.
That'd be really good.
Yeah. So
if Tan decided, I would
4,
just be like, no
5,
block.
6,
is 6.
And then, so he's going to take 6 from combat.
Yes. Puts him on 8.
7 from the Gravecrawler dying and the Blood Artist trigger, right?
Yeah, and the Messenger
and then
dying.
the Messenger dying, so that's another. That's 8.
That puts him down, Milton down to 6, 4 with the Messenger
4 with the
trigger.
Messenger coming back. Yeah.
And then
he can just
Tan has
sacrifice
4 creatures in play.
Yeah.
After that,
the
no, he
Blood
doesn't.
Artist.
He can't sacrifice all of his creatures because he can't sack both the Artist and the Aristocrat at the same time.
Okay.
So have 4 creatures in play. So Milton needs a moment. So I'm trying to think of how Milton can get out of this without a moment.
Well, he's
like
got
he
2
uses,
unsummons.
2 unsummons definitely does somewhere. Like 3 unsummons I think would do it. You unsummon the Aristocrat, and then when it's... Oh, you unsummon the Aristocrat. Actually, 2 does it. If you can not take the rest of damage. I believe our life totals are a little off.
Yeah, at this point...
I don't think the Artist triggers have happened. And the Messenger trigger.
Yeah. Yeah, unless they were missed.
That's
Did he just draw
possible.
another unsummon? Or was that the
No,
one
that was
on top
another
of
one.
it?
I believe he drew a Feeling of Dread. So
That's a fairly good
yeah, that's
answer
really
right now,
good.
too.
Okay, so Milton's actually in pretty good shape.
Yeah, the Angel
Even if he's at
lived
4, which I believe is the
9,
case.
10.
So Milton can
get in for
unsummon
10 if-
the Aristocrat right now.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Milton is at 4. Okay.
Milton unsummons the Aristocrat. Attacks with, I believe, those 2 creatures that he was attacking with, the Angel and the Geist. And that'll get in for 9, but 10 down to 7. Oh, he has to unsummon pre-combat. Okay. So here's a real interesting, real subtle but game-losing mistake if Tan sees it. Tan can block the Geist with the Blood Artist, sacrifice his other 3 creatures, and then get 4 Blood Artist triggers. But he did not do that. So Tan did not see it.
Wow.
Subtle mistake. Oh man, is this an Aristocrat? Okay, this has got to be responded to with an unsummon. And will be.
Okay, so Gravecrawler on the stack, unsummon on the Aristocrat.
Yep. So the last card in Tan's hand has...
Now Tan knows of both. He knows just like the same
knows
reason
the
we
other-
do that the
yes.
unsummons are there. So
Yeah, the only card we know about that Tan does not is the Feeling of Dread. And there's like some Thought Scours and a Forbidden Alchemy and a couple stuff like that. But
so Tan
Tan's
trying to
thinking
decide
about if he wants to
sacrificing,
sacrifice some stuff. Yeah, wow, that was a really subtle, like, that almost like never comes up, but that would have been game losing
Yeah.
for Milton if Tan sees it. It comes back down, and now the
While
Now
this
the
is on
Blood
the
Artist
stack,
needs to
Blood
be
Artist gets
unsummoned.
unsummoned. Yeah. So Blood Artist now getting unsummoned while Aristocrat's on the stack.
Yep.
And Blood Artist, I think, did Tan play a land already this
He's
time?
not this
Okay.
turn. And then Feeling the 2 big creatures. Yep.
Yeah, Aristocrat and
That
Geralf's
should do
Messenger
it.
get
Wow.
hit by Feeling of Dread. And now...
Another like great comeback from Milton. I believe it's going to.
You think he's got it now, huh?
Yeah, because you got the feeling like Tan would need something really impressive.
Yeah, and at this point he's almost tapped out. He's got 1 land
I don't think
untapped.
Tragic Slip does it. He could sacrifice a creature to give it, to get Morbid. But I believe even with no, Slip would do it. He has 6 power in play, and then he can slip the Angel, the Angel token from Geist. So because he's got to cast the Feeling, I believe. But no, he doesn't have to cast the Feeling. But the Blood Artist will come down and finish it off.
Yeah, next turn. If he can survive through this, yeah. So it would be the...
A nice mistake by Tan. Casting the Gravecrawler. If he just casts the... like goes to combat or something. He can cast both an Aristocrat and a Blood Artist. Getting them both in summoned.
So yeah, I see what you're saying. So instead of casting,
even better, Tan has a second Aristocrat in his hand.
Yeah, I think that's what we thought he saw because he started tapping like a lot and he untapped and then went Gravecrawler.
That was an Oblivion Ring. I don't think that's necessary.
So no attack from Tan there,
Yeah, there's no.
Not really that crazy. Just run it into an Augur Bolus. Passes the turn. And we have Feeling of Dread on your blockers. Well, guys, they can't block.
What? Yeah, so Tan really made a mistake with that Gravecrawler. If he just casts his Aristocrat, because this is all known information. I cast the Aristocrat, Blood Artist gets unsummoned, but then it just gets recast, and then that's...
And then he's able to do it, yeah.